Vegas Golden Knights versus Buffalo Sabres. The lights are bright in Buffalo, and this one carries weight. The Vegas Golden Knights roll in at 28-18-14, sitting at 70 points in the Pacific Division, trying to solidify their playoff footing. Across the ice, the Buffalo Sabres stand 35-19-6, 76 points, second in the Atlantic Division, and hunting down the top spot. It's a cross-conference clash, but don't let that fool you. This is about momentum, identity, and positioning in the stretch run. Buffalo enters on a 3-game win streak and owning home ice at 17-8-3. Vegas has been solid on the road at 14-10-7, but they're chasing consistency. The Sabres have been stacking points. The Golden Knights are trying to prove they can dictate pace against a contender in its own barn. Now the tale of the tape. Offensively, Vegas is powered by Jack Eichel's 68 points, 21 goals, 47 assists, orchestrating everything. Pavel Dorofeyev adds 28 goals, while Mark Stone's +17 underscores his two-way dominance. The Golden Knights average 3.30 goals per game and convert on 25.0% of their power plays, lethal when given space. Buffalo counters with firepower. Tage Thompson leads the charge with 63 points and 32 goals, a pure finisher who can change a game in one shift. Rasmus Dahlin drives play from the blue line with 39 assists, and the Sabres generate 3.38 goals per game. Their power play clicks at 20.0%, not elite, but timely. And defensively, they're allowing just 3.02 goals per game while killing penalties at a sharp 82.8%. Between the pipes, Vegas leans on Adin Hill's 16 wins and a .858 save percentage, alongside Ilya Samsonov's 2.55 goals against average and .895 save rate. The Golden Knights team save percentage sits at .880. Buffalo's crease belongs to Alex Lyon, 15 wins, .914 save percentage, 2.69 GAA, steady and composed. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen has been even sharper in limited time with a .908 save percentage and 2.62 GAA. Edge and net, slightly to Buffalo. Recent form sharpens the picture. Vegas has been grinding, a 5-2 win over Vancouver, a 4-1 win against Los Angeles, but also absorbing tight losses, including a 3-2 setback to Washington and a 5-0 stumble in Pittsburgh. The offense flashes. The consistency wavers. Buffalo, meanwhile, is surging. A 6-2 win over Tampa Bay, a 3-2 grinded-out victory against Florida. Even when they dropped a 5-2 decision to Pittsburgh, they bounced back immediately. They're scoring in bursts and tightening defensively in third periods. That's rhythm. That's belief. And now, the goaltender duel, the heartbeat of this matchup. Lyon's .914 save percentage jumps off the page. He's faced 738 shots and stopped 668 of them, composed under pressure. Vegas's netminders have combined for 1,305 saves, but their save percentage sits at .880. If this game tightens late, the Sabres have shown a steadier presence in the crease. That matters in one-goal hockey. Matchup-wise, this is Vegas's top-end puck movement against Buffalo's balanced attack. The Golden Knights' power play at 25% will test Buffalo's penalty kill, but Buffalo's speed through the neutral zone, led by Thompson and Tuck, can stretch Vegas's defensive structure. Dahlin's ability to transition from defense to offense forces matchups, and if Buffalo dictates tempo early, Vegas could find itself chasing. Face-offs, board battles, and third-period composure will decide this. Mark Stone's leadership and Eichel's vision give Vegas a puncher's chance. But Buffalo's depth scoring and current defensive form suggest they're dictating terms right now. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Buffalo Sabres winner. Buffalo's home confidence, steadier goaltending, and balanced scoring tilt the ice. Vegas will push, their power play will strike, but over 60 minutes, the Sabres' pace and composure win out. This one should be tight, fast, and decided in the final frame. My second pick for this match is total under 6.5. Nashville Predators versus Columbus Blue Jackets. The Nashville Predators arrive at 27-25-8, grinding through the Central Division race, sitting fifth with 62 points and fighting to stay relevant in a tightly packed Western Conference. Across the ice, the Columbus Blue Jackets stand at 29-21-8, holding 66 points and fifth place in the Metropolitan Division, but trending upward, protecting home ice and trying to create separation. This isn't just another March game, it's momentum versus margin. Nashville is chasing stability after an uneven stretch. Columbus is defending its surge. The season series already has bite. The Predators lead it 1-0, and tonight is a chance for the Blue Jackets to even the ledger on home ice. Nashville averages 2.92 goals per game while allowing 3.44. Columbus scores at a stronger 3.09 clip and surrenders 3.17. The Blue Jackets hold the edge in shot volume, 30.0 shots per game, and generate pressure with pace. Nashville counters with slightly stronger special teams, converting 22.4% on the power play and killing penalties at 79.8%. Columbus sits at 19.6% on the man advantage and 77.4% on the kill. Ryan O'Reilly leads Nashville with 58 points, 21 goals, 37 assists, driving play in all three zones. Steven Stamkos brings the finish with 30 goals and a 20.3% shooting percentage. Filip Forsberg has chipped in 26 goals, while Roman Josi logs heavy minutes at 23:58 per night, anchoring the blue line. For Columbus, Zach Werenski is everywhere. 65 points, 20 goals, 45 assists, and a commanding 26-26 average ice time. He's the engine. Kirill Marchenko adds 20 goals. Boone Jenner brings physical balance, while Ivan Provorov's +14 rating signals steady defensive presence. This team leans on its defensemen to initiate offense, and they do it efficiently. Juuse Saros has started 46 games for Nashville, posting a 3.19 goals against average and a .892 save percentage with 21 wins. He's faced 1,296 shots, battle-tested, durable, but under siege at times. Justus Annunen provides depth with a 3.16 GAA in limited action. Columbus counters with Jet Greaves, 18 wins, a 2.66 GAA, and a sharp .909 save percentage across 38 games. Elvis Merz-Lickens carries an 11-win record with a 3.47 GAA. Greaves' numbers are steadier, and that consistency could loom large. The Predators are 3-2 in their last 5, including a 4-2 win over Chicago and a 6-5 overtime thriller against St. Louis. But defensive cracks show in losses to Dallas and Washington. They're scoring 19 goals in 5 games, yet allowing just as much chaos in their own zone. Columbus is also 3-2, but the wins feel heavier. A 4-2 victory in Boston. A 3-0 shutout over New Jersey. They've outscored opponents 14-11 in that span and shown the ability to close games. Even in a 4-3 loss to the Islanders, they pushed pace to the final horn. If Nashville's power play finds rhythm against a middling Columbus penalty kill, the visitors can dictate tempo. But if Werenski controls the breakout and Greaves holds his structure, Columbus can turn defense into transition in seconds. Watch the neutral zone. Watch face-offs. Watch third-period stamina. O'Reilly versus Jenner in the circle. Josi matching minutes against Werenski. And if this becomes a track meet, Columbus's depth scoring and home energy could tip it. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Columbus Blue Jackets winner. Columbus's goaltending edge, slightly stronger goal differential, and home ice composure give them the narrow advantage. Nashville will press. They'll generate looks. But if Greaves delivers another poised performance, and Werenski continues to orchestrate from the blue line, the Jackets even the season series. My second pick for this match is total over 5.5. Chicago Blackhawks versus Winnipeg Jets. Chicago skates in at 23-28-9, 55 points, chasing traction in a crowded middle tier. Winnipeg stands 23-26-10 with 56 points, clinging to a razor-thin edge in the standings. 1 point separates them. One clean 60-minute effort could flip the narrative. The season series is split 1-1. Tonight decides momentum, and maybe more. Chicago has flashed offensive punch all year. Winnipeg has leaned on balance and grit. Both clubs sit outside the division's top tier, but within striking distance. This isn't just about pride. It's about positioning. It's about proving which direction the arrow is pointing. The numbers paint a tight fight. Chicago averages 2.63 goals per game, allowing 3.12. Winnipeg produces 2.83 per contest, giving up 3.09. Slight edge to the Jets offensively, slight edge to no one defensively. On special teams, Chicago's power play clicks at 19.4% with an 85.7% penalty kill. Winnipeg's man advantage runs at 18.6%, penalty kill at 79.3%. That's a gap, and gaps matter in tight games. Up front, Chicago's attack runs through Connor Bedard. 55 points, 25 goals, 30 assists, 155 shots. He drives tempo. He dictates pace. Tyler Bertuzzi has buried 26 goals, finishing with edge and touch. Teuvo Teravainen adds 27 points, while Ryan Donato and Ilya Mikheyev provide secondary push. The Blackhawks don't overwhelm you. They chip, grind, and wait for skill to break through. Winnipeg counters with Mark Scheifele. 70 points, 27 goals, 43 assists, a complete offensive engine. Kyle Connor follows with 67 points and nearly 200 shots, a volume shooter who forces defensive breakdowns. Gabriel Velarde has 52 points. Josh Morrissey anchors from the blue line with 42 points and a team-best +10. Logan Stanley brings physical bite, 99 penalty minutes, setting a tone in front of the net. Between the pipes, Chicago's Spencer Knight carries a 2.62 goals against average and .908 save percentage across 41 games, 16 wins, composed, technical, capable of stealing a period when traffic builds. Arvid Soderblom sits at 3.67 and .879, depth support, but Knight is the backbone. Winnipeg rides Connor Hellebuyck, 2.82 GAA, .900 save percentage, 13 wins in 38 appearances. Eric Comrie has been steady in relief at 3.01 and .893. Hellebuyck faces volume, over 1,000 shots against, and thrives when the defensive layers hold. If those layers crack, games tilt fast. Chicago has gone 3-2 in its last 5. A 4-0 shutout of Utah, a 4-2 win over Nashville, a 6-3 surge past San Jose. The offense has punched through when space appears. Even in losses, they've competed. The attack is loosening up. Winnipeg is 0-3-2 in its last 5. Over time, losses stacking up. Seattle, Anaheim, Vancouver, Dallas. A 5-1 stumble against Montreal. They're battling, but they're not closing. Close games are slipping. That's a mental weight. This matchup pivots on one central tension: Chicago's improving special teams versus Winnipeg's faltering finish. If the Blackhawks draw penalties and convert near their 19% clip, that 79% Jets penalty kill gets tested. If Scheifele and Connor control puck possession early, they can pin Chicago's young blue line and force Knight into extended sequences. Watch the neutral zone. Chicago wants flow. Winnipeg wants structure. If the Jets slow the game, lean on Morrissey's puck movement, and let their top line cycle deep, they can suffocate momentum. But if Bedard finds space off the rush, the building shifts. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Winnipeg Jets winner. The Blackhawks' recent scoring rhythm and sharper special teams give them the edge. Spencer Knight outduels Hellebuyck by a narrow margin. One power play strike, one late defensive stand. Chicago grabs the extra point in a game defined by urgency. My second pick for this match is total under 6. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Minnesota Wild. The spotlight burns bright in St. Paul as Tampa Bay rolls in at 38-16-4, sitting atop the Atlantic Division with 80 points, while Minnesota stands firm at 35-16-10, third in the Central with 80 points of its own. Same total, different paths. And on this March night, it's a non-conference clash that feels like a measuring stick game in the grind toward the postseason. Tampa Bay brings the sharper statistical edge, more goals per game, tighter goals allowed, and a power play humming above 21%. Minnesota counters with depth scoring and home ice confidence at Grand Casino Arena. One team is chasing dominance across conferences. The other is protecting its turf and proving it belongs in the Western contender conversation. The margin is thin. The stakes are real. Tampa Bay's attack runs through Nikita Kucherov, 95 points, 31 goals, 64 assists, and a plus 32 rating. He drives everything. Jake Guentzel adds 26 goals and 63 points, while Brandon Hagel chips in 55. On the blue line, J.J. Moser boasts a plus 40 rating, and Victor Hedman continues to anchor key minutes. The Lightning average 3.53 goals per game while allowing just 2.60. Their power play clicks at 21.9%, and the penalty kill stands strong at 83.1%. In net, Andrei Vasilevsky is the backbone, 28 wins, a 2.22 goals against average, and a .917 save percentage across 39 appearances. He's stopped 924 shots. Calm, efficient, unshakable. Jonas Johansson provides depth with a .890 save percentage, but this is Vasilevsky's crease. Minnesota answers with Kirill Kaprizov, 74 points, 34 goals, 40 assists, the offensive catalyst. Matt Boldy has erupted for 35 goals and 69 points. Joel Eriksson Ek brings 42 points and physical two-way play. The Wild average 3.28 goals per game and surrender 2.89. Their power play runs hotter than Tampa's at 26.0%, but the penalty kill lags at 77.6%, a number that could loom large. Philip Gustafsson leads the Wild in net with 21 wins, a 2.58 GAA, and a .910 save percentage. Jesper Wallstedt has been steady as well, posting a .911 mark. Solid goaltending, not dominant, but capable. Tampa Bay is 4-1 in its last 5. Wins over Florida, 6-1, Buffalo, 4-3 overtime, and Carolina, 4-2, show offensive balance and late-game execution. Even in defeat, a tight 6-2 setback to Buffalo, the structure didn't collapse. They're rolling with purpose. Minnesota is 3-2 in its last 5. A 6-5 overtime win over Nashville and a 5-2 victory against Utah highlight their firepower. But a 5-2 loss to Utah and a 3-1 defeat to St. Louis reveal inconsistency. The Wild can surge, but they can stall. Vasilevsky's .917 save percentage and 2.22 GAA scream control. He's faced 1,008 shots and allowed just 85 goals. When Tampa tightens defensively, he slams the door. Gustafsson has faced 1,072 shots and carries a respectable .910 mark, but he's allowed 97 goals. Under heavy pressure, the margins shrink. If this game tightens late, the edge between the pipes leans Lightning. Tactically, it's power play versus power play, but penalty kill versus vulnerability. Minnesota's 26% efficiency with the man advantage is lethal. Kaprizov and Boldy can strike in one clean sequence, but Tampa's 83.1% penalty kill is disciplined and aggressive, and Minnesota's 77.6% kill could be exposed by Kucherov's vision and Tampa's puck movement. 5-on-5, Tampa's plus-minus dominance suggests stronger possession control. Minnesota will try to dictate pace with physical shifts and board battles, but Tampa's neutral zone structure limits transition chances. If the Lightning control tempo, they stretch the ice and force mismatches. The X factor? Special teams under pressure. One undisciplined penalty could flip momentum instantly. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Tampa Bay Lightning winner, the Wild will strike. Their power play is too sharp not to. But Tampa's defensive structure, superior penalty kill, and the steady brilliance of Vasilevsky tilt the balance. Kucherov finds space. The Lightning capitalize on one critical man advantage opportunity, and when the game tightens in the final minutes, composure wins out. My second pick for this match is total under 6.5. Montreal Canadiens versus San Jose Sharks. Montreal skates in at 33-17-9, sitting fourth in the Atlantic Division with 75 points, chasing Tampa Bay and locked in a tight race with Detroit and Buffalo. Across the ice, San Jose stands 29-25-4, fourth in the Pacific with 62 points, fighting to stay relevant behind Vegas, Anaheim, and Edmonton. Different divisions, different pressures, same urgency. The Canadiens are hunting positioning. The Sharks are hunting validation on home ice. And with Montreal 16-6-7 on the road and San Jose 16-10-3 at home, this is strength meeting resolve. Montreal's offense runs through Nick Suzuki, 68 points, 49 assists, plus 28, the engine that makes everything hum. Cole Caulfield brings the finishing touch with 35 goals and 180 shots, while Suzuki's 15.0% shooting clip underscores efficiency. Lane Hutson adds 59 points from the blue line, and Montreal's team total of 206 goals shows balance. San Jose counters with the dynamic Macklin Celebrini, 83 points, 54 assists, 29 goals. He drives everything: power play, pace, possession. William Smith adds 41 points, Tyler Toffoli 38, and the Sharks have fired 1,503 shots as a team. They're aggressive, they're active, but they've allowed 201 goals and carry a minus differential problem throughout much of the lineup. Team numbers tell the story cleanly. Montreal averages 3.49 goals per game while allowing 3.20. San Jose scores 3.05 and gives up 3.47. The Canadiens' power play sits at 24.3%, sharp, decisive. Their penalty kill holds at 77.1%. San Jose's power play clicks at 19.6% with a 78.9% penalty kill. That special teams gap is not small. It's structural. Defensively, Montreal leans on Hudson and Caden Gould for shot suppression and puck movement. Suzuki's plus 28 rating shows top-line responsibility. For San Jose, Vincent Descharnais logs heavy minutes and leads the team with 42 penalty minutes, but the Sharks' overall minus ratings reveal defensive instability. Montreal is 4-1 in its last 5, wins over Washington, New York, Winnipeg, and Buffalo, with the only blemish a 4-3 overtime loss in Minnesota. They've scored 5 goals twice in that stretch. They're rolling, confident, attacking in waves. San Jose is 2-3 in its last 5. They edged Winnipeg in overtime and beat Calgary 4-1, but losses to Edmonton, Colorado, and Chicago exposed defensive lapses. The Sharks are battling, but they're searching for consistency. Jakob Dobes carries a 2.92 goals against average and a .893 save percentage across 28 games with 19 wins. Sam Montembeault sits at 3.37 with an .874 mark. Montreal's goaltending hasn't been dominant, but it's been timely. Across the ice, Yaroslav Askarov owns a 3.53 GAA and .888 save percentage in 37 games. Alex Nedeljkovic is sharper statistically at 2.83 and .902, but he's split time. The Sharks have allowed 1,766 shots. Heavy workload, constant pressure. Montreal's goalies have faced fewer total attempts, a reflection of tighter defensive structure. San Jose wants to push tempo through Celebrini and attack off the rush. Montreal prefers layered entries, structured zone time, and power play punishment. If this becomes special teams heavy, the Canadiens have the edge. If it turns chaotic, High event, the Sharks' young stars can swing it. Face-offs, late-game composure, and neutral zone control will matter. Suzuki versus Celebrini is a marquee center duel. Two cerebral players dictating rhythm shift by shift. Montreal has 4 players over 40 points and a plus-goal differential mindset. San Jose relies heavily on one superstar catalyst. Over 60 minutes, that balance matters. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Montreal Canadiens winner. Montreal's power play strikes once. Suzuki orchestrates. Caulfield finishes. The Canadian structure absorbs San Jose's early push, and their road poise closes the door late. This is a statement opportunity for Montreal, and they seize it under the California lights. My second pick for this match is total over 5.5